Hi everyone, welcome to the High Carbon Steel Love channel. My name is Dave and I'm glad that you're here. I have been lucky enough to spend the past year with an outstanding knife. So today we're going to revisit some specs and go over exactly why my absolute favorite knife is still the Wright Lagom Bushknife. The Lagom Bushknife is a collaboration project between Ben's Backwoods, Leicester River Bushcraft, and it's made right here in the USA by Wright Knives. Not too big, not too small, not too heavy, not too light, just right. The overall length of the knife is about 8 inches and the blade itself is about 3.5 inches. At its widest point, the blade itself is about 1 inch wide. What Morris Kohansky used to say is that a perfect blade length is the length of 4 fingers, and it's just about there, maybe a tad bit longer. 01 tool steel, LT Wright logo right there. 1/8 of an inch thick, Scandinavian grind, full tang, full continuous curve, green micarta, fisheye bolts, and the lanyard hole. The handle also has a very nice swell here, but it's not too big of a swell, about 1.25 inches. Fits the hand perfectly. Comes with a beautiful JRE dangler sheath, beautiful stitching, outstanding welting, ferro rod loop, 1 grommet here and 2 grommets on the bottom. You have a metal D-ring here to hold in your dangler, or you can just let the dangler fall and use it as your standard belt carry. This is exactly how it rides on my belt. I'm a big believer that making a bow drill set is a very good test for your knife. There's a lot of different aspects that go into making one of these sets, and it just allows you to test the versatility of your knife. A lot of the times my bow drill sets don't even work, but that doesn't take away the fact that my knife has the capability of carving one. And this Lagom Bushknife does a very good job at that, making sure that our board's gonna ride flat. And then the top, same thing, make sure it's nice and flat. We'll carve down the sides to make it more rectangular. Now we're simply just carving out our spindle. I really like the tip of this Lagom Bushknife. Got a couple cracks here and there, but we'll try to work through that. Let's see what we can do. So we're burned in there. I just work the corners in a diagonal fashion and kind of rock the knife. And then once I have this initial part popped out, I can be a little more specific. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one really wasn't an attempt. And 5. And then we came back to this one, I believe, for try number 6 when we were finally successful. But I knew I was finally going to get it, so I wasn't going to stop. And it also gave me the opportunity to use the outstanding Lagom bush knife between every single try here. Just getting to the inside of some dry wood. If you baton the same way that I baton, you're not looking for big, huge pieces of wood to split open. Either I'm going to do batoning for my bow drill set, notches, or some smaller diameter pieces of wood just to get to the inside. I'm going to hold my ferro rod right here and strike into the curls. So at this point, I just want to make really small curls, really fine curls right here. I have a mix of curls within our feather stick here, but I want to really lighten my pressure now, knowing the direction that my ferro rod's going to strike. And there we go. Not only does the knife itself, the cutting edge, come razor sharp just like any other LT Wright knife, but so does the spine. We struck a ferro rod earlier, and then we just got our fine shavings and used a ferro rod again. It's very easy to rock this knife back and forth and get exactly what you're looking for. And I love that we can get nice and deep with this continuous curve right underneath of our hook here. I hope I was able to give you a good look at that Lagom bush knife and give a good explanation and demonstration as why it continues to be my absolute favorite knife to this very day. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, you can hover over my little avatar down here in the corner. If you have any thoughts or any questions, leave those in the comments down below. And finally, in the description box, not only will you find links to the gear mentioned in this video, but you'll also find my social media links. Join me at any of those other platforms and it'll be great to see you over there too. I would like to thank everyone for joining me. It was great to see you, and we will talk to you again soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.